Hi, my name is Rebecca Brito Bain, and I am a mom of 4 boys, and we have been coming to Hope Connection for about a year, and this is my story of hope. About a year ago, my boys and I moved here due to a family situation with my husband, and it was supposed to be a temporary move. I have family here, and the temporary move became a permanent move in about June. I have been struggling with 4 young children, ages 9, 7, 5, and 1. You know, there's been a lot of sickness, hospital visits. My parents were in town. My mom has had some medical issues. And most recently, I lost my job. And in the midst of all of that despair and turmoil, I realized that all I had to hang on to was God, my faith, my hope, and love. And I held on for dear life. There was nothing that I could do to change all the things that were going on around me. And so I began to get deeper and deeper into my walk and my relationship with God. Even as a child of God who's been raised in the church, I just knew I needed to get deeper. The deeper I got, the bigger the attacks. And most recently, as God impressed me to pray for things by name and speak them out, the attacks became greater. Last Friday, I had just dropped my kids off at a function, and minutes before I dropped them off, I had started to pray for my van, my vehicle, that is not such a good vehicle, but I prayed for it and thanked God for it. And 10 minutes later, I started smelling smokiness, and I thought, no, it's not me, because I just prayed for my car. And I looked over, and the car next to me is waving me, and they're like, "Girl, your car is smoking." I pulled over, and I'm thinking, oh my God, but I just prayed for this car. How can this possibly be? I mean, like, I was like, why would I be impressed to pray for my car and thank God for my car, and then this happened? And I just kind of had to let it be. I was like, well, God, you know, because I just prayed for this car, so I'm just gonna let it be. And so that very night, I stayed up praying till 2 o'clock for another need in my marriage, till 2 o'clock in the morning. Sunday morning came, and I couldn't go to church, but I received a blessing, a call that said, hey, we've got somebody who wants to be a blessing to you and to your vehicle. And I was so grateful. And yet at that very moment, I received the news that my marriage was in a far worse situation than I thought. But God said, Rebecca, remember, I had you pray for your car minutes before it got worse. And when it was returned to me this week, it was returned better than I had had it before. And it's running smoothly. And I just want to tell you that when you give your hope and your promise back to God, like Abraham did, He will return it back to you better than you had it. So don't lose hope, don't lose faith, and don't lose love.